Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy for the Nintendo Switch.
Woohoo!
And it's time for us to start our next game, which is Justice for All.
Yay! I'm so excited!
Which originally released on the Game Boy Advance in 2002, and then it came out on the Nintendo DS in 2015, I believe.
Oh, wow.
So, the first episode is The Lost Turnabout. Starring just Phoenix Wright, because as you know, Maya kind of disappeared. So, where did Maya go? We'll have to find out. So, it's time for more justice to be served. And I'm losing my voice.
Too many weird, crazy voices in this game.
Grr! How did I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Oh, that was the judge? Oh my gosh. What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this! Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney, Your Honor! Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title!
No!
Whoa, that's some pretty crazy stuff.
Oh, the judge got scary.
September 8th, 9 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Oh, I remember cell phones that sounded like that.
Box fugue in D minor.
I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Beep. Looks like they hung up. Good. Good. I finally found it.
Oh my gosh.
Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney.
Whoa.
Creepy. A few moments later... SpongeBob reference.
Okay.
My attempt at it, because... Oh, man.
I have not watched SpongeBob in a long time.
Ouch, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in here?
Good morning!
Good morning.
What's wrong? You don't look well! People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit?
Huh? I'm sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down a tad? My head sort of hurts.
Roger that!
Did you just salute yourself in the head?
No, I'm just trying to get into character.
Oh, okay.
I'm a method actor!
Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong.
What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble!
What?
I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright!
Oh no. Life in my hands? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty!
Not guilty?
Just when I thought all hope was lost! When all of the other lawyers had just laughed at me! Leave it be, you said!
Leave it to me.
Oh, leave it to me, you said! You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day! And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir! I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever!
What is this girl babbling about? Oh, my head.
Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win! When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? Have you been acting really strange? And you keep staring at me! You're making me kind of nervous, sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who exactly are you?
What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you say this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible!
No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that.
Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this, sir!
No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person.
Yes,
Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
The trial's about to start! I'm counting on you in there, okay?
Oh no.
Okay.
I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see what I can piece together.
Why wouldn't you just tell the judge that?
That doesn't matter. From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl said I'd prove her not guilty?
Yes, sir.
I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Oops. Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream!
Tylenol?
Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from?
I liked your gulp there.
September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Okay, hi. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bride.
I think my name is Maggie Beard, actually, let's go with Bride.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
I'm gonna have to look that up, the pronunciation.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Beard?
Are you talking to me by chance? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? No.
No.
What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't. Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under scrutiny. Therefore, we must find this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse is her lover was a fellow police officer. Policeman? You did what to a policeman?
It wasn't me, sir! And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that!
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, Skeletor, who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
Here we go! Don't let me down, Mr. Wright!
Sorry, guys. Little continuity errors. I don't remember all the voices. It's been a while since we've seen Payne. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Oh my gosh. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective?
Yes, sir! And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir! He's such a wonderful guy, sir! I never forget what he's done for me!
Okay, calm down. I believe you. My head. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir.
He's Skeletor now.
It happened to the park near the headmaster's expose park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Oh my gosh, the puns. Dustin Prince.
Oh.
Wow. He was pushed down from the bench on the upper path, sir.
Thank you for explaining that to me.
You're welcome. The landing beat his body up and snapped his neck. Ouch. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
I don't want to know.
Oh, yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I need to remember? Getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Yeah, even the estimated time of death is usually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the pact of impact, sir. The result of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Yes! Take that, Phoenix! Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yep. Okay. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there now?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it just nerves. Yeah, give me a second.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record, sir.
Court record?
Yep. Info about evidence and people involved in the case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the R button.
R. The R button? Like a pirate? You really know what you're talking about, don't you?
It's too bad that I'm a cop instead of a pirate, right? R. Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead, or a pirate.
Mr. Knight! Yes, your worship? Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find.
I have to find a different voice for my character.
What was it again? The R button. All right, Mr. Knight. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Found under the victim's body was glasses, Your Honor. Glasses! That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Oh.
Hey! Why are you giving me that evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing...
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the crime scene are not mine, I swear, sir.
You sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I actually stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says? Oh. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive.
Oh my gosh.
Very well.
Oh, wow.
Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. In quotation marks.
It's like you're just trying to make me laugh.
I might be. It is 12 a.m., so. All right, so there's something even more incriminating than the glasses found under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
Why do they always seem to do that, but it's never right?
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
It was obviously a setup. It's been every single time.
I know. This piece of evidence and glasses, it's not hard to say she's the culprit.
We'll see about that.
Ah, this picture is worth writing, Your Honor. Maggie! Why, this is... Yes! Oops. My gosh. Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture, you buffoon. Understood. The court accepts it into this evidence and stop name-calling, you pencil neck. Crime photo 2 added to the court record.
His neck does look like a pencil.
As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine!
Yeah, sure. And how do you explain his dying message then? Exactly.
It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir!
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine?
This is it! I'm counting on you!
Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What? This isn't like you at all! Normally, this is the part where you get in the witness' faces!
Faces? Get in their faces? And do what?
I guess there's no way around it! Okay, I'm gonna have to lend you a hand!
I don't think she can legally do that.
The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court. Whoop means they lie from time to time.
Uh-oh! Lie?
Yes, it's when you tell something that's not true.
Isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
I thought people only lied at night. Well, the detective, he does sort of look like a scatterbrain.
It doesn't matter! Either way, it's bad for us, sir! That's why, when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies!
I think her name's supposed to be Maggie Bird.
Oh, Bird. That makes more sense.
I don't know. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Maggie, because a magpie is a kind of bird, maybe.
Yeah, yes, your worship. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. What do I got to lose? As long as I can expose the lies, we should be okay. Maybe.
What's that DC person that's like shiny? That's magpie.
Magpie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there was something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. Maggie. This picture is of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point.
Hey, hold on!
Huh?
Don't harm me! I know the picture says Maggie, but...
Now that she mentioned it, something does feel kind of off about this picture.
That's how you know you found a contradiction! Now hurry up and present some evidence!
So what's spotting a contradiction? What? Better check the court record again. My head!
Oh my gosh.
With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie. I don't believe it.
Now I feel bad for attorneys because it's like if they call in sick for work, then their client goes guilty. So it's like...
Let's try presenting this. We don't have much things to present, so this! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Oh, exactly as the evidence in the statement just now related. They aren't. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think over the facts before making accusations.
What did you try to use?
A picture. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. I don't like saying it, but I was clearly the defendant who did stuff. Okay, we need to find the one that has her name on it. What was this? This is Maggie. What was this picture? It's where he fell and broke his neck.
There's no writing in the other one.
Victim's body. Yeah, this one has the writing.
I don't know. I mean, the other one doesn't have any writing. Unless you just can't see it as well.
Well, let me try this. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Oh? It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Really? Objection denied! Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Ouch! Whoops! That didn't go well. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
Well, I don't know. I mean...
There's something about Maggie's name that's bothering me.
It is?
Yeah.
Don't like saying it was clearly the defendant's name. M-A-G-G-I-E, sir. Maggie. Well,
See?
yeah.
Maggie? Maggie.
M-A-G-G-E-Y.
Dustin for Prince.
Dustin for Prince.
Yes, the music stopped. We're on the right track. What is it? I'm having a stroke. What is coming over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, objection! And yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent.
Oops.
What a rush! Okay, detective. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name if you please. What? Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird. Right.
It's Bird, probably.
I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie. Ah! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir, but I'm excited.
Yay!
As you can plainly see, the victim did indeed have the name Maggie and left it. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie, M-A-G-G-E-Y. My throat. This is a blatant contradiction.
I think it's blatant.
I hate you. Oh? How about that? I didn't even notice.
I don't think bland is a word that exists.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
What? Why would she not know?
May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly dating, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
That's right.
No!
Yeah.
This is very true, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin for Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe.
They were allowed to date at work?
Please testify for the court the relationship between the defendant and the victim. Yes, sir. Even though I have a crush on her. Dustin and Maggie.
He does?
Yeah, I think so. Officer Dustin and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer B, had gotten Officer P a present. It was something she said she bought over 2 months ago. I should have known because she came to ask me. Ouch. Why? Why would he? Oh, those two were sound like they were very close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
I think he's more of a father figure to Maggie.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. She comes back in a later game.
I want to hear more about their marriage.
Dustin and Maggie.
I wanna hear more about their marriage thing. So, when he talks about marriage,
Officer Prince and Officer Bride were going out. Bird. It sounded like they were talking about marriage. Everyone wants to hold it, so hold it. Hold it. Marriage. But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? What are you? A guy's got to marry someone the same age as himself, pal? Yeah, that's a problem. Don't do that. Oh, wait a second. Never mind.
Hey!
No, that's not what I meant at all. The K-Wings are
Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know?
exempt.
Wait, that was me. Bird. Am I Maggie Bird?
Yes.
Oh.
I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. Maggie, Officer Bird, Bride, whatever, B, and got an Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Objection! Over 2 months ago? Yep, she was a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present then? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Because he was a Michael Jackson.
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. You buffoon! Oh, I see, a baseball glove. And I don't even play the bassoon. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Press further.
Press further! I want to know.
Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago? Yep. Are you saying she bought the glove at the store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it, and it was custom made. Custom made. The glove was... I'm not repeating that. Yep, that's what I said.
Custom made.
The glove was custom made.
Custom made.
Objection! Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Because it's custom made.
Yes, it would seem that there's little relevance, because I'm an idiot. What do you think, Mr. Wright? You think this glove is really relevant? Of course it's relevant!
Yes!
Like your face! I don't know where this will lead me, but... It thinks. Of course it's relevant, you buffoon! That glove is the key to this whole case.
Oh my god. Yes! Bluffing to the max, sir! Great job! Now this is the Mr. Wright that I know! I'm so happy that you're back, sir! I was wondering how long it would take. This is great!
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before.
You have to get up in their face, though.
As I've used to do this to squeeze information from people, the most tight-lipped of people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show us the glove. Well, I didn't think I had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's rather yellow, isn't it? Custom birthday glove.
Yay!
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it then?
Yep, that's right. That and the other reason... I bet his name is on it. Oh wait, never mind, that's not her name.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and defendant were involved with each other. How sweet. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it's important...
The judge is an old soft.
If that's true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little bit more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Oh, this game's gonna be the death of me. I'm having fun, though. I hope you guys are, too. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him hitting the ground and writing on it. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion, Detective. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. I think.
So basically what he said is the victim wrote it with his right hand.
We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found sand and stuff. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that his name with his own finger and stuff. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail, you moron! I guess he's right. You're an idiot! There's more. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground.
Ugh.
Scratches on his skin? Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. Oh, that is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigations. They're small that we had to use magnifying glasses, like a really strong one. But that's got really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yep, that's it. We used one of those things, and that's how we found him.
Oh my god.
I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this with his right hand.
Oh wait, yeah.
Are you absolutely sure? I'm just pressing him on everything. I believe in the power of science.
Except for not microscopes.
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think that there's only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be a little strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone with that much trouble to get him his present?
The present? What about it?
Dun, dun, dun.
We first looked into the handwriting. Oh! He's a lefty!
Baseball gloves are custom made for either your left or right hand, depending on what kind of handed you are.
He's a lefty! Ah! Dang it.
Good job, Luke.
Detective Gumshoe! Ugh. Take a look at this! Oh, that's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? I really thought about it, but, it's really yellow! That's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities, man. Huh. There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Booyah!
Oh my gosh!
Left hand? Oh, dang it. Why are you absolutely right? This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be made custom. I have never seen a bright yellow left-handed glove for sale, have you?
You put the glove on your weak hand and you throw with your right strong.
Nope. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. It's obvious from this picture. That's his... Wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim is a left-hander. Oh!
Southpaw.
Southpaw. This is that, object. Overruled.
Oh.
Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning powers prove. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn.
The judge needs
The left-handed person could have not written a message with his right hand. My throat hurts, therefore...
You're gonna hate yourself when you watch
Yes!
the morning.
The person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim! Booyakasha! Order, 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 order. When do you think about it the way it is, then yes. It is not possible that his name was written by the victim himself. Then Maggie is... No! It's impossible! Mr. Payne! Yes, Your Honor? The evidence that the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No!
Oh, right! You did it, Mr. Wright!
Woohoo!
Woo! I thought I could... I feel like I can breathe again!
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir.
You see, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie. No, not yet.
What?
Boom, boom, boom. I mean, please, give me more minutes, Your Honor. What? What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
Huh?
Immediately. Nani?
Next witness.
And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What?
Nani!
It's like a fake witness, probably.
Make sure you guys use the Nani emoji, members.
Oh my god.
Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order.
Yay.
Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. You have no idea. Court is adjourned for a recess. Everyone to the playground.
Yay! I get the swing set first.
The swings are mine.
Fine.
Yes. Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yeah!
And I'm in recovery. So anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and special thanks to Capcom for providing this trilogy. We're now in the second game, Justice for All.
Yeah!
So in the comments, tell us your favorite character, and I want to see some hype emojis from our members. Woo! Oh, wow.
Woot.
Oh my goodness. All right, September 8th, 11:43 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
What's the emoji used for someone who's lost their voice? Amnesia! I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state! Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Wait, he tried to.
I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
Nope. I'm gonna pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong, and I try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Thank you very much. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. With medicine. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Excedrin. Of course! I would be honored to! Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me.
No. That's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help, sir.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay, there are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number. Sir.
Phoenix's business card.
Why is it our most prized possession, though?
I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with my cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on my walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Oh, is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I'll give this back.
I'll be right there. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, you can call me Maggie. Why would he ask the person for their name if it was a stranger that found their phone?
I don't know.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So, where is the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! Oh! Whoa!
Oh, you're so mean!
Maya!
I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And I went to check in the courtroom, and everyone had already left. Oh.
Now who the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey!
Hey, good morning, Maggie! And good morning to you too, Maya! So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence! Here you are, Nick! The thing you wanted me to bring!
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good, as in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Names list added to the court record. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me!
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
Get it together, Nick. These numbers were in the memory of that phone that Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope you never get to be a forgetful... I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you.
Yeah, well, you're already starting.
Oh my gosh. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is over now.
Uh-oh, wait, Maya doesn't
Please
know.
bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess we have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Well, wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't.
Sorry. Come on, Nick. Let's get a move on.
Yeah! This is gonna be a disaster.
Wait, Nick has no idea who Maya is, and
Nope.
he doesn't even know what any of the evidence means that Maya just gave him.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be bad.
Oh, yeah. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. I can't. I have... there, yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words, I would like to recite Shakespeare. There's no time for that, Mr. Payne. Please get on with the proceedings. Oh, well... oh, fine. It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see? So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on... There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Oh, great.
Yes, Your Majesty. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Drifter.
Oh, wow. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Yes, all right, go ahead. I forgot what his voice was from yesterday.
I don't know what his voice sounds like. I think he's... all I know is this guy, apparently, I think he's stuck up in some way, which is like, as if we haven't seen that before.
All right, let me think. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. And did I? Oh. But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student would give me settle everything in life is to be of utmost highest. I can't read this quickly. Merely looking for a rigorous selection Wow. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful. From now on, speak slowly.
What is he? A human chatterbox, Nick?
I caught, like, none of that.
All I know is he said he's looking for a very high-quality university to go to.
Fashion, cars, women's glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply.
He thinks he's better than everyone else, basically.
Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses.
Glasses?
That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people, your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Why would the judge apologize?
I forgive you. All right, Pops. I suppose I could tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted, you could call me University Student in Transit.
So he doesn't have a job then.
Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct? I would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I'm in no way,
prepubescent boy.
Whatever. Out on a walk with mommy. So basically like a... Anyway, please testify to this court. What you saw when you were on your walk. See? Said it again. Taking a walk. You know you.
He finds offense with everything you say.
What would you witness will do, Mr. Wellington? But...
Something about just tell the court what you saw, Mr. Wellington.
Okay. Let's see. I was on a walk on the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my situation and life. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6. All of a sudden, a police officer fell from above, right in front of my eyes.
Oh my god.
Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of a pretty defendant up there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer. Banana?
Banana!
So the yellow glove? That was certainly a decisive testimony.
It could be the yellow glove. Decisive? Nick, did you just hear what he said?
Yeah, some of it.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying.
Yeah!
You may now begin the cross-examination.
Luke is losing
Wright.
his voice for anyone who doesn't know this.
I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. Yeah, it got kind of messed up. What I saw that day. Okay.
So this guy is between colleges or something.
He's a drifter. You know what a drifter is. All right. It was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation.
He's a hipster.
I don't remember the time all that well, but I believe it was 6. All of a sudden, a police officer fell from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up there and I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It's that of the pretty defendant right over there. Wink. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer.
Banana.
Banana? Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
I have no idea.
I don't know. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas.
He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at a crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else.
If you mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think! If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means, if we can somehow show that he's lying...
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is exactly.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Okay, so, let's try presenting the glove on the thing about the bananas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we can show that he has no idea what he's talking about. Maybe.
Because this is the only yellow thing. Birthday present from Maggie.
Yep.
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. So you think about the bananas too? Why didn't you just say so earlier?
Oh, those are bananas.
But don't you think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me? That's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of the bananas? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? Baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite?
Oh my gosh.
That's not... It's a no! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas!
No!
Knows nothing about baseball.
He can't see right. He's terrible at seeing.
I like the loves bananas.
Fine, do it. I don't care.
By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? What are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Oh my gosh, is that...
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
How is it simple?
No, you moron, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
Thank you, Judge.
You You're the one of those people. You know what I mean? You're like one of those I hate your faces. Sure, in the end we find out that it's a glove. I can't read any of this.
We're one of those people that refuse to accept Galileo.
And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're 200 out of 20 or whatever.
That 2200.
Yeah.
So that means that he sees basically.
He needs glasses. Why aren't you wearing your glasses? Huh?
His eyes are really bad.
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses. So to replace them, how about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? Why, you? Oh, don't. I can't. It's too fast.
And when she didn't do anything wrong, but she was still gruesomely.
Which boils down to why you're not wearing your glasses right now. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very plausible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
It's okay. People can read those long things. Plus,
I can't.
You have to rest your voice a little bit today.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call.
I don't like his flop.
They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
Aren't police officers supposed to show up pretty soon?
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away? Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like me can understand that. That girl is the murderer! It's just when he changes character, I can't keep up with him.
Yeah.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
It's like he first says she's pretty and compliments her, and then he says that.
Well, because his court appearance here is another personality. Like he's a gangster, so.
Oh, okay.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as I realized I was there.
Well, he has to. Otherwise, why would he attack you like that?
After that, I immediately called the police. Reported the crime. It must have been 6:40. Wait a second. No. No. How do you know what time it was? The detective told me, you know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from a top-ranked college.
Oh my gosh.
I don't believe this.
This guy's making everyone feel bad.
It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why, you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? They must have been off free time on their hands because they showed up within 10 minutes. No, there's something off about that 6:45. Yeah, right there. Time of death, 6:28.
Yeah, so maybe present that, or...
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry, but Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place?
Yeah, he did.
However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah!
Oh my gosh.
I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
Oh my god.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only To be expected that he would be a little dazed. I don't think so. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington! Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during these 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone, I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth, yo. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions. You're trying to open all the layers of...
Matryoshka doll?
Russian doll.
Yeah, this is Russian.
You think you really have something special? Witness. I lost my cell phone there. Happy? You lost it. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What are you saying? First-rate people are never allowed to say those things. I've never heard of the genius. Oh my gosh. Can't.
Something about geniuses have quirks that plain people don't understand.
It's one thing if you have like the script there and then they say read faster and then you can, but when
they keep flipping
it.
Yeah.
Enough! Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. You lost a cell phone.
Look, I couldn't get everything that one lady was saying either when she used to read fast. Yeah. I just said like a few lines and then I went on to the next page. Nick, that cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now?
Question further! I don't know.
Question further works for me. Well, Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? I don't know. What are you getting at, all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see.
Looks like he got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. They look exactly the same.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There's something else. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You have to provide some sort of proof, don't you?
Oh my gosh, Phoenix, what are you doing?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. All right, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
All right, we have to find some evidence that there was a phone around. What about, I guess, the images of the crime or something?
Oh, let me check them. There's a phone booth right there. Oh!
Oh, there's a phone booth right there! It's like 2 seconds away.
Why didn't he use the phone booth right there? It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this, Your Honor. Oh, the crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something's wrong with you. Ah! It's a phone booth.
Yep.
That is correct. Good job, Your Honor. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Oh my gosh. Good job, Phoenix! We're doing it!
Order! What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? Objection! Everything, you monkey! The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes! That reason is enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What you have to say for yourself, witness?
Yeah, witness. Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else.
Was he? Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court?
That criminal guy looks like... I'll tell you later.
Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? I have an idea.
Yeah, we have to say that, otherwise it'll, like, end the question.
There's only one possible explanation.
So Maya hinted he must be looking for something else.
All right, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said that. It was the only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following.
Well,
why didn't the witness call the police right away?
It couldn't have been the glove because he didn't even know the glove existed. It couldn't have been your attorney badge. It can't be the phone because...
Wait a second.
Wait, that only leaves...
I'm gonna go with the glasses. If he has problems with his eyesight, and I also am, you know, farsighted, sometimes I can't make out shapes, so even if there's something right in front of me, it's hard to determine what it is without my eyes. So I'm gonna go with glasses.
All right.
Mr. Wellington. What? Well, don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Right. See, these are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours.
Whoa, they are.
I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found underneath the victim's body. Under the victim's body?
He looks like a thug in a Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Order. Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin for Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses.
Dustin for Prince.
The culprit knew that he had to find the glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were underneath the victim's body.
Whoa.
And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I think you might be right, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing.
Oh my god, why is he like choking himself? It's so weird.
Uh-oh, things are not looking good for Officer Maggie. Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Justice for All, here on KwingsLetsPlays. Special thanks to our friends over at Capcom for providing a copy of this game and sponsoring this series. Enough chatter from us, it's time to dive back into the courtroom and prove Maggie innocent.
Yeah!
I know I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah! This is so exciting! Watching you work again!
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Your Honor! Dang it. Your Honor, the defense, meow, is making a mockery of this court, as is that blasted furball. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer? Yeah, that's not right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why? That's easy. For example, there's the name of the victim wrote about that. You mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie with an EY, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
Yep.
But, would that mean that the real criminal was someone that the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else was the person Maggie named Maggie?
That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of the Maggie before this trial.
I forgot. Was there any way this creep would have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way.
Yeah, there had to be.
It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie.
Now will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
Well, he may have overheard her phone call, or if that was his phone, then he would have heard her say her name on the phone call.
Maggie found the phone in the park. She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. I mean...
She said her name was Maggie when she was talking to the guy that lost his phone.
All right, let's try the phone.
Okay.
Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? Huh, so what if I didn't? Then you realized you had lost it. What did you do? What'd I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
How did you...
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of said phone. You have a phone with Shadow?
Yep. Shadow's hanging out with me. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, you can call me Maggie.
She's wearing a blue Badger shirt.
Oh.
That was when you learned that her name was Maggie.
That's right. Why would he ask for her name? It had to be him.
Well, you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie with an EY, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie with an IE. This is a mistake that could only occur if you knew how her name sounded. Ah! I think that's what it's supposed to say. One or the other.
I think that's right.
Order!
But Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Well, Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. I think.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you explain what motive the witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to the court proof that the witness had motive.
Okay. Well, there must have been something on his phone he didn't want people to see, or...
Oh, the names list.
Take that!
Why not I think of that?
Yeah.
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. Now we have determined what the people on the list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course! This list is the phone numbers were stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What?
Con artists? You can explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up phone numbers on a person's phone is worse than a crime.
You're one of those people. You're a jerk like those cops. Disrupted a genius at work.
Wow.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what the list is all about.
You think any of you know what
Oh my god.
Your Honor, my client is not shutting up. This is unjustified battering of my witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group.
Yeah, that's right. I think so.
Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
Ah!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you.
Whoa.
That is why you had to kill the officer.
No, this is too much.
Whoa, good job, Nick.
Oof.
That does make quite a bit of sense, actually. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified battering of my witness.
I don't think so. You said the same exact thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Okay. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm so glad that you called. We can meet up and I can give it back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet her and get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a very valid point. What does the defense think about this?
Maybe...
If you think about it, logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Give me a second, Your Honor. I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
He actually...
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
Well, he was actually not unfriendly to the defendant. He was unfriendly to Dustin for Prince.
Yeah, Dustin for Prince had a really bad day.
Okay, well, the first thing I can think of is he thought maybe maybe he thought someone would find out. He didn't want anyone to know. Like, he would be worried about what was on his phone, obviously. Like,
so you're thinking because a police officer was around?
Yeah, wait, was he wearing his police officer uniform, or?
I don't know, but let's put Dustin there.
Alright, let's put Dustin for Prince up there.
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin for Prince? Dustin Prince had gone with his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his policeman's uniform.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it looked like he was in trouble, I think.
The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman? He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run and check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
And he went into a panic, is what you're saying.
He freaked out.
Exactly. Dustin for Prince was at the wrong place at the wrong time. The officer was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Oh my gosh, that's so terrible.
Poor Dustin.
Mr. Payne, what are your comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems that you're thinking too slowly and the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What a lovely singing voice you have. What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
The evidence? Evidence?
This guy is really creeping me about?
Oh, you've been waving around talking about what is suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number, suspicious con group. All on that phone. But who says that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence. You want proof that this is your phone? I already told you earlier. I have already found it. You don't have any of the slightest idea whose phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. Nani? So you're saying that I have your phone? Or you...
Something like that.
Feels good to... He just said something weird in his testimony.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe the phone stored numbers.
Yeah.
This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. Yeah. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? His personality changed.
Yeah.
What are you trying to determine is who that phone belongs to.
Yeah, he's acting
Who
like...
cares about that phone numbers? What are stored on it anyway? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself.
The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal.
What?
Ugh, that jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again.
I know.
The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe.
So he thinks that he has his phone. So whose phone does he really have? If he stole one of your phones at the beginning, he must have your phone then.
I've got it. We should check for fingerprints.
I don't know.
Fingerprints?
Yes. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
pretty thoroughly, too. Oh my gosh. Oh, great going, Nick.
Oh, it's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Oh, he's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. Why?
Why?
It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
What?
Gotta be joking! He erased all the numbers? I was gonna use as evidence! Mr. Wellington, what's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Laugh, 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 laugh. Oh, you are so much. Of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Wait, what?
Dot, dot, dot. Oh my, I remember! That cursed phone. Beep. It looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it.
Whoa, that would really hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick! We worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free!
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Call it.
Mr. Wright,
I don't know.
if you can't prove who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where? Where did I go wrong? I don't know if there's an option to call the phone.
Prove what phone he has.
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. Huh, you only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who am I?
The court hereby concludes a cross-examination.
That will be all. I'll have a bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at an ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day. Bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go?
No!
Raise an objection.
Yeah, we have to help Maggie, Luke.
Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick!
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Whoa.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just gonna badger my witness. You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Whatever. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Very well, but this is your very last chance, Mr. Wright.
All right.
You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
What? One piece of evidence?
I only get one shot at this?
Oh my gosh.
If you cannot prove everything, then you are at a loss.
What? Wait, we only get one chance and we have to start the whole trial over
It's
again?
over for you, and it's over for your client, and everything else.
And for everyone.
Do you...
You fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination has ended.
I feel like these rules are being made on the fly.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one piece of evidence. Ow.
Oh my god.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this.
We've already presented pretty
It's
much everything.
Go time.
Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
We've already presented the glasses, the phone. We presented Dustin for Prince. We presented the autopsy. We presented the list of names. Well, if he took your phone... If he took your phone, then he has your phone.
Okay, we'll present my business
I don't
card.
know.
Why not?
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Oh, you...
Judge business card added to the court record.
Wait, you guys just exchanged business cards.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there is something very important about that card that is on the back of said card.
Yeah!
This card is important because of what is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone numbers on the back, but...
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone, Your Honor?
Huh? Oh, should I do it right now, Nick? But court is still in session, and...
It's okay, you'll see.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We're gonna call my cell phone right now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
Oh, of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah!
Wait, what ringtone is that?
Why is my phone... What's with this stupid sounding ringtone? Beep.
Steel Samurai!
Well, Mr. Wellington. How strange. Could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're? Ah! No. By the way, before I forget, thank you so much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... When you went to retrieve your phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one.
Oh my gosh! Does that prove that he was trying to get his phone back? Oh my gosh.
I think he just killed himself.
I have no idea what he just did.
Ouch.
I feel like he's okay.
So, that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, He has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Whoa.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding?
It's Wellington's, naturally.
He is the creepy cell phone.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and taken away, Your Honor. Oh, okay. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie, not guilty.
Yay!
Good job, Mags.
Woohoo!
That is all. This court is adjourned. Very entertaining. Everyone break for dinner.
Delicious.
September 8th, 216, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Oh, she's happy.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir.
Phoenix always gets the ladies.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all kinds of foods, failed at almost every test ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has been really nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and... before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house somehow. Oh... I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up, sir.
Don't think my head is that messed up yet.
It's really messed up, sir. I'm gonna find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess of unluckiness.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah! Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too.
Ah, what a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried there. Come on, let's get back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back, Nick.
Oops. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe, he's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's been a really good ally during others. The judge, he's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict.
And he likes golfing.
This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else.
It's like we purposely forgot that guy.
And this girl, Maya.
You finally remembered!
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example...
Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
All right, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington.
Oh my god.
I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Wow. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life.
She's
Flashback.
Yeah.
And that story began on a rainy afternoon 2 months ago. That's right, this game's a flashback. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout, is complete!
Yay!
Woo!
And Maya's back. I'm so excited.
Brand new episode has been added to the court record.
Yay!
Reunion and Turnabout. But anyway, guys and gals, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join us again for more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Woohoo!
Justice for all.